Before I start this video, I'm legally obligated to tell you that my opinions are terrible. So I've been steadily working on my Mario Sunshine Shine ranking, and I thought, hey, I already have all this footage of every single inch of every single level in Mario Sunshine, so why not rank them all? And there's only a small handful of them, so it should be a pretty easy video to make. I've decided to not include the Fino Plaza, Crow Mountain, and the airstrip, since the Fino Plaza is the main hub area and there's no story missions at all, so it would be unfair to compare it against the rest of the game. And the same can be said about Delfino Airstrip and Crow Mountain, since you only have 2 shines each, or in Crow's Mountain case, just a bunch of blue coins. Anyways, let's start it off with number 7, Serena Beach. I had a hard time deciding what last place on this list should be, and honestly, for the longest time, Serena Beach was actually kinda near the top. I mean, it looks incredible for one. Exploring a haunted hotel is really cool, but then I realized I hate like half the shines here. Now, not all the shines are bad. Heck, there are 3 I really like, with those being the first secret shine, the Phantom Manta boss fight, and the cleanup shine. These are all really solid, and it should be enough for this to rank highly, but it also has 3 D tier shines and 2 F tier ones. I really hated the ones where you explored the hotel. This hotel is so confusing. Like, you're telling me one of the solutions for a puzzle is to jump up the ceiling and you clip through it? Yeah, that makes sense. And also trying to figure out that Yoshi can eat the ghost? That's so dumb. And on top of that, the red coins are on a time limit. Yeah, the most confusing red coins in the game, and it's on a time limit. How fun. It's just so dumb, and Shadow Mario is also super bad here too. Most of the time he's just mediocre, but here, it's so easy to lose track of him and wander around aimlessly for minutes on end. The other shines are a little better, but not much though. King Boo's fight is boring and takes way too long due to luck-based elements. And the roundabout way you damage him is so dumb. Like, you can't just hit him with a fruit or spray him with water like every other fight. No, first you gotta use a hot pepper and then you can throw a fruit at him. Why can't I just throw the hot pepper? This is so stupid. And the secret of the casino is so annoying. To get into it, you have to do actual gambling. Actually luck-based gambling. And this stupid flip thing I hate more than anything. I also don't like the name to this place. There's already a beach level in the game. Why not just call it Hotel Delfino? This place just reeks of poorly thought out content. If this game had any more playtesting like it should have had, this could have been one of the best areas in the game. Number 6, Pianta Village. I had a really hard time deciding which was worse, this or Serena Beach. I mean, on one hand, this is the most boring area in the game aesthetically, and it's home to some of the worst shines in the game. But I decided that being boring is better than being actively bad. But still, when this area is bad, it's bad. For one, the secret shine here is so dumb and actually makes me mad. And the red coin mission is just so annoying with how spread out they are. But at least it's not on a time limit. Another annoying mission is the infamous Chuckster level. And I'm convinced whoever designed this hates kids everywhere. You also have one of my least favorite shines in the game being the Goopy Inferno. This level is now covered in lava and it's straight up painful to navigate, to the point where I've never seen anyone beat this shine the legit way. Most of the time you do crap like this, and yeah, this is a failure in game design. And again, this theme, it's so boring. It doesn't feel like a village, it's just a random grassy area. Why couldn't there be shops or houses? You know, stuff you find in a village? Thankfully, this is the last D tier area of the game. Everything else is C tier and above. Number 5, Noki Bay. I mean, it is better than the last few, but not by much. At least now we have another level I actually like aesthetically. In fact, outside of one other stage on this list, this is my favorite looking stage in the game. However, there's some major flaws with the actual shines. For one, there isn't anything too incredible outside of one shine being the Seashell Secrets. Everything else is either bland, like the first shine, a boring refight like the Gooper Blooper fight, or really bad, like the unique boss fight at the end, that has you live out every kid's dream, being a dentist. How joyous. However, those aesthetics really do carry this level hard, and without them, hey, the lows aren't as low as the last 2 at least. And the highs are more consistent, just kind of mediocre rather than irredeemable. Number 4, Gelato Beach. This place was so close to being my favorite area in the game. It's a bit plain, but it's mostly great. Really feeling like a relaxing beach vacation area. However, this game's full of areas just like this, so it struggles to stand out. However, there are some great stars here. I love Secret of the Sandcastle, the Wiggler fight's really cool, and my favorite shine here, and one of my favorites in the entire game, is the Great Sandbird. Yes, I said it. This shine is incredible. I never really understood the hate for it. It's pretty easy, and traversing the Sandbird is just such a unique concept. Despite it being a red coin mission, it feels more unique than anything in the game. On top of that, it looks so cool too. Everything else was fine, so why is this place so low on the list? The worst shine in the game. The Watermelon Festival isn't just bad, it's broken. Not only is the watermelon more fragile than a Goomba, you also have to contend with its terrible hitbox glitching all over the place, and breaking because of nothing. On top of that, you can't forget about the Cataquacks, an unkillable enemy that has traumatized me more than anything. These guys can stun lock you into an unwinnable combo where you're at their mercy. I've been stuck in these for like 2 minutes on end at times, it feels like. And if they even touch the watermelon with even their pinky toe, the watermelon will fling up in the air 500 feet and break. On top of that, these guys are hidden in the level. You can push this watermelon off this cliff here and think you're fine, but oh no, there's a Cataquack there the whole time. I'll complain about this shine more in the ranking video itself, but just know this one shine is enough to ruin this level entirely. That's how bad it is. Honestly, Cataquack should have stayed extinct for this. I refuse to play them in Mario Kart World because of this level. Number 3, Bianco Hills. And the winner for the most aggressively fine stage in the game goes to Bianca Hills. The worst this area is the PD Piranha refight. Not only is it repeated content, but it adds a stupid aiming mechanic that just isn't fun to contend with. Most of the time you can't even see PD Piranha while you're trying to aim at him, leading to you missing a lot of shots. It feels unfair. I never want to play it again, but hey, it's better than a Watermelon Festival. And the rest of the level is pretty alright, if a bit repetitive. Like, oh wow, another Goop Piranha? Goes great with the other 2 I fought already. Then you have 2 red coin missions. Okay, why? And a climb up to windmill that you repeat multiple times. It's still fine, but it just lacks creativity, leading to this being probably the worst opening level in any Mario game. But that doesn't mean it's all bad. For one, the secret stages are really fun here, not being too hard and also being really fun to complete. My favorite being the second one. You also have a decent first boss fight with Peter Piranha that reminds me a ton of the first fight in Ball Battlefield, with it being the perfect tutorial fight, which makes it weird why we started with this thing, but okay. I especially like the aesthetics here. This feels more like a Pianta village than the actual Pianta village, so points for that. And the opening area where you slide down the hill is always a great time. In fact, this stage is just a great time all around for the most part. Number 2, Pinna Park. Now, this might be a controversial ranking, but I like almost every shine here, which might as well be a miracle when it comes to this game. I'd say my least favorite's definitely the 8th one. Hitting all these balloons just was really difficult and kind of annoying. It should not be this much of a pain just to retry this level, but once you learn how to deal with it, it's actually a really decent shine. I also love the Yoshi's Secret shine, how creative it is to actually unlock it, and how the location itself affects the shine too. That's really awesome. And the first fight of Mecha Bowser is really cool too. It's probably my favorite boss fight in the entire game, right next to Phantom Manta. I like climbing to the top of the Ferris wheel, and the red coin star is fun too. It's all just really good, with only kind of one dud, but even then, we've seen a lot worse. Number 1, Rico Harbor. If there's one part of Sunshine that I love the most, it's this level. Not only is it incredibly creative, with every shine being at least decent, it's also has some of the best shines in the game. The worst one is Yoshi's Fruit Adventure, and even that isn't that bad really. Maybe just a low C tier at worst. But everything else is great. The Goober Blooper fights are my favorite fights in the game. And the Blooper races are super fun, with the red coin one being really unique. And the Secret of Rico Tower might be my favorite shine in the game. It's not even really that close. Heck, even the 100 coin shine is decent here. And this music, this slaps, man. And the theming to this level is so cool too. There's nothing else in the game that looks quite like this other than maybe Defina Plaza. This is truly one of the best parts of Sunshine. What an incredible level. And that's my ranking of all the Mario Sunshine levels. What's your ranking? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. And like and subscribe. We are so close to 300 subscribers. So if just a few more of you subscribe, we'll be there in literally no time at all. Also, if I see one more Cataquack, I think I'll lose it all. I'm on my last straw in terms of my sanity.